Cass Hunter.
Cass Hunter.
C-A-S. Hunter, regularly spelled.
I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. Completely fine.
Well, it looks like we're starting off tonight's battle here at Old Buckhead with GCW Commissioner Tim Rice making his way out here. Welcome everyone to the Georgia Classic Wrestling YouTube channel.
What's up, Buckhead, Georgia? Glad to see y'all out, even though you want to boo me. Love you too. Now, I do have to address something, seeing as how the board of directors have been knocking on my door. So, if I could have bad company come towards the ring, please.
A bold move here by Commissioner Tim Rice to start off the show.
That is a very, very bold move.
To call out bad company.
Especially with the attitude of Jay Shaw lately. Last show, of course, Matthew, he doesn't really take full credibility, but he did cost them that matchup. And Jay Shaw, basically, I don't know how he's been since.
The entire attitude of Jay Shaw and Matthew Daniel here in the last several months has been an amazing transformation to watch here in GCW, no doubt.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, you see the scowl on their face. I don't know, again, what poison Chris Nelms has put in their head, but it's really been a sickening transformation to watch mentally for these two young men. And you see Chris Nelms, of course, called on the apron now.
I can hardly hear you because you hear how the crowd feels about bad company. But in my opinion, well, of course, I don't blame them. I don't think that loss should be really on them. I completely think Matthew Daniel had cost them that matchup. I'm starting to like them because of the fact they're backing up what they're saying by collecting gold.
On behalf of the board of directors, they've asked me to inform you this is GCW and not BCW. Georgia Classic Wrestling is run by them, and I am their representative. This is not bad company wrestling. Therefore, they wanted me to reiterate that as long as I am here, I am the only one in charge.
Very, very strong words.
Not bad company wrestling.
Nah, we are bad company.
Uh-oh.
I don't think that's good.
Oh, no.
With that cowbell across the back of the neck, and now bad company is stomping out the commissioner. And here come the referees. We need some help. Hold on. They're going to try to. Come on.
Well, they need to get in the ring. They're not going to stop them from the outside. We don't need referees.
Come on. We need some wrestlers. They're not going to stop these guys. We need somebody to come out.
Tim Rice is hurt. He got clubbed right in the back of the head with that cowbell, and he's not moving. He's in bad shape. I said it, and you agreed, of course. A bold move to call bad company out. Now Tim Rice is very hurt, our commissioner. Tim Rice is in a bad way. We need some help to get him out of the ring, period.
We really do.
Now
the chant echoing through the gymnasium right now.
This time last year, you would have never heard a chant like that from Matthew Daniel, and now it's just been, like I said, what a difference a year makes.
He is the Brassmakers champion. They were the tag champions. They had all the gold dang near. That's why they kind of earned my respect. And I kind of understand what their motives is now. I genuinely think they might take over something. Absolutely, Savannah.
palate cleanser after that. One half of the Enterprise.
Here comes Tyreke.
A man that is never short on words, maybe short in stature, but he makes up for it with a lot of athleticism and skill in the ring.
Maybe short in attitude as well.
Tyreke is a very talented young man.
Very, very talented.
Of course, just joining the Enterprise with Munny back in the latter part of 2025.
Munny was commentator last show. I had an amazing time with him. I learned a lot actually from him, so I thank him for that.
Tyreke's tough. Saw him suffer a shoulder injury in the middle of a match late last year, and he's already back in action here in GCW. But like I said, not lacking confidence or attitude with this young man. And his skills will be put to the test here in our opening bout tonight in the battle at Old Buckhead.
His opponent. Heading down to the ring.
Well, this song came out 21 years ago, so I'm feeling a little nostalgic right now. Mainly because I didn't think I'd ever hear it again, especially associated with this man.
Eddie Honcho.
A white man should not move like that, but nonetheless, here is Eddie Honcho making his way out to the ring. Always a crowd favorite, and frankly, I think he changes ring music every time he makes an appearance here in GCW. I think he's down a few Skittles from the last time he actually came to us, so maybe he's went on a diet or something.
He calls himself the Animal. What kind of animal is that?
Something to do with Pillsbury and dough, perhaps. I'm not sure. Honcho make his way into the ring here in our opening bout.
Oh my goodness.
Like I said, Watt should not move like that.
He's a lot bigger the closer he got.
And the bell sounds and we are off and running, and unfortunately, fans, you're seeing Eddie Honcho in 4K, and we apologize for that at home.
That's a lot of detail.
That is every angle possible. No, in all seriousness, Eddie Honcho does bring a lot of talent to the ring, or else he wouldn't be here in Georgia Classic Wrestling. Don't let the outfit or the mannerisms fool you. He is a talented athlete. Well, Tyreke's trying to go, and he got a chant going. Okay, well, I didn't see that coming. All right. Collar and elbow tie up into the corner. Honcho with the advantage. And a very odd way to back off there. Tyreke feeling a little violated. Frankly, I am too, and I'm sitting right here at ringside. It's a family show. We apologize. Trying to remind Honcho of that if we can. Another lock up. Honcho with a side headlock. push off into the ropes. Shoulder tackle, down goes Tyreke. And Tyreke's slow to get up. Go behind by Tyreke's not going to go too far, is it? And outside, well, almost outside we go. Well, Eddie Honcho is backing it up, as we say here in GCW. Tyreke trying to take a breather and figure out how to counter the early, if you want to call it an offensive onslaught, I suppose you can, of Eddie Honcho.
It's a strange form of offense, I'm not going to lie.
It's unique. We'll say that.
Yeah,
we'll say that, Cass. It's unique.
It's unique, all right.
That's the first time the no chance been used in that type of setting. And we're back at it once again. Honcho with the solid headlock.
It is a very solid headlock. Off the ropes he goes.
This time the leapfrog.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
a very stiff uppercut takes down Tyreke. Tyreke is not faring well here in the early going, Cass.
Not well at all of them. Oh my goodness.
Double chop.
Straight to the chest, and here we go to the second post.
Honcho is giving him what for? Look out.
And the third is connected. Oh my goodness, right across the face.
Thrust. My goodness.
Oh no. I don't want to see this.
Is he getting ready to back it up?
I really hope not.
I don't think he is. He changed his mind. Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, echoes off the walls in here, which are cinder block, but still somehow managed to get an
Oh
echo.
God.
Look out. Look
No,
out.
we don't need, no.
Do we need this?
No.
Do you think you use fabric softener?
Lower the roof. No, pull it back up. Pull the straps up. Pull it up.
Well, he escaped.
How far down was he going to pull those straps?
Well, we again are a family show, and thank goodness we got those things covered up quickly. Nonetheless, round ringside we go. Honcho giving, I would say chase, but instead of brisk walk.
Now that's a pace.
After Tyreke. Another big uppercut. Tyreke is just getting rocked. He can't escape Honcho. He can't get any offense going. And Tyreke may be thinking about trying to make a withdrawal and get the heck out of town right now. Setting him down in the front row, which is oddly empty. We have a packed house here tonight in Buckhead.
Whoa. Hey, yo!
Ref, you can actually do something about that. Delivering a series of flurry of elbows, and Honcho wisely breaks the count. So he's got to the count 10, Cass. Big chop, yikes almighty. And another slam into that apron. The hardest part of the ring is you'll hear at any wrestling promotion nowadays, unfortunately. Big head of steam, that's trouble, and Honcho didn't stop himself. You get an engine like that going, he's not going to stop in time, Cass.
He's dazed, guys. He's dazed.
Head first he went into that ring post.
I wouldn't even be surprised if he got counted out.
Solid steel ring post we have set up here in the middle of the arena. And that's Tyreke's first break of the match.
Literally, he hasn't had a break since.
I mean, real first breather he's had. He went outside for a moment, couldn't escape him. And I don't know if Honcho's going to beat the count. Honestly, he's up to 5. He is the referee. Honcho's starting to show a little bit of a sign of life, but he's up to 7 now. Referee's being very generous with the count, I'll just say that.
Being very generous.
Honcho gets up at 9.5, rolls in, and Tyreke meets him. Ooh. That flurry.
That is smart, because Tyreke, of course, he is the smaller man, of course. So putting more offense, more rapid-fire strikes on him, keeping the big man down, he's doing the smart thing.
Tyreke gets ahead of steam, and Honcho moves out of the way. Belly to belly. indeed.
Goodness.
Here's a cover. Didn't hook the leg, did Honcho. And he got a 2 count. Ref was a little slow to get down there, but
that's not his fault. He's a very, very tall guy.
He is a tall guy, but I will say Honcho should have hooked the leg there too. He knows better.
That is the smart thing in wrestling. People don't hook the leg anymore.
They don't do that as much as they used to, for sure. Honcho still, I'd say 95% of this match in his favor. First whip into the corner. Honcho backs it up. Big head of steam. Another splash. And this time it may not be in Tyreke's favor to get out of the way. He may not. Well, Honcho's not going to go for the stick fade. What's he doing here?
Oh my
goodness.
Oh my God.
Well, Tyreke may be dead. We may need to actually call a coroner in here.
Oh my gosh.
Tyreke is dazed.
I think I see a stain.
Honcho's calling for a top rope move and pulling the straps down again. Look away, Cass. Put the women and children to bed at home, everybody.
Please turn off
Second
the lights.
rope.
Oh my gosh.
And missed, I don't know what you call it, the butt bomb. I'm not sure what he calls that maneuver. I apologize. Tyreke catched him in the corner and pulled him down. Face first, 1, 2, and 3.
What a win for Tyreke.
Hard fought win. 7 minutes and 57 seconds of a hellacious battle for Tyreke, who barely got any offense in this bout, but he struck when he needed to, Cass, and he got the win.
He did. That ref is giant. Jeez,
Fans will be back with more action on the other side of this break. The other half of the Enterprise will be in action. D-Money is up next here at Georgia Classic Wrestling.
Taking on City Smoke, a fan favorite, R.C. Daniels.
You don't want to miss it. Oh wait, let's stay with this for a moment. I'm sorry. Looks like Tyreke's called our ring announcer.
Inviting the lovely Savannah in the ring.
Well, Tyreke wants to have a few words with the public.
Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, baby, we back. We back here in Buckhead, which means that the Enterprise got some business to take care of. Mine has been handled. Turn around. You know, I could be out there all day, but I don't get paid by the hour. Okay, my job is done. But I'm gonna let you.
Well, I guess Tyreke's is going to flow with him himself. How about that? No breaks here.
That was the break.
What's he even waiting for? I feel like we've heard this one before.
Oh, that's right. It's Tyreke and the other half of the Enterprise, D-Money.
And the fans are vehemently against it, I might add. D-Money flashing the pride of Detroit. Well, I don't know if he's the pride of Detroit, Michigan, but he's from Detroit.
I don't think they claim him.
No. Maybe Flint, Michigan does. Well, when the fans thought they were rid of Tyreke, they were sadly mistaken. You fans at home knew what was coming up, but no one here in the arena was any the wiser. D-Money along with his cohort in crime, Tyreke.
Like a
Set for
sidekick.
singles action.
It's like a sidekick. But which one's the sidekick and which one's the star?
That's a great question. That is a very, very good question. These two joined forces late last year, as I mentioned. Deadly duo formed, but again, who's the star here? That's one to chew on, Cass, for sure.
And here comes Mr. City Smoke, the main TL himself. Someone I know very closely, RC Dance, and you can hear the crowd, Kevin. They love them. Some Mr. Lemon Pepper RC. Hey, you got to come over this side as well. You got to come over this side. You went that side. You got to do this side. Oh, that's not fair.
Well, he missed the aisleway completely to start with. I love his enthusiasm, no doubt about it. R.C. Daniels, always hyped. There's something about the lemon peppers.
There's something in it. It's got to be.
I talked to him about it one time, and he explained the origin and why he carries them, but I don't feel comfortable sharing it on the Family Show. I'll just say that. Nonetheless, he's hyped. He's ready to go. He's making his way to us now. I think we're good.
One thing about R.C. Daniels, I've known him since we were children. This man is definitely going to be somebody big, not only in the state of Georgia, but in professional wrestling on the indie scene and more coming in the near future. This is truly one of the guys you should keep an eye on.
No doubt about it. Full of raw potential. You can just see him oozing with it, as a matter of fact, as he climbs his way into the ring. An up-and-coming superstar on the independent wrestling scene, not just here in GCW, but anywhere he goes. Anytime he steps in the squared circle. And now Tyreke is going to roll out of the ring for now.
I hope he ends up leaving. Needs to leave. We don't want no shenanigans going on.
Well, I would say GCW Commissioner could come out here, Tim Rice could come out here and make him leave, but he's a little worse for the wear. We still don't have an update, by the way, Cass, on his condition.
We don't, which is very concerning.
After that sickly attack at the top of the show from Bad Company.
The crowd loves them some RC. I say it every month. Every single month. One of, if not, he's top 5.
Oh, look at that drop kick.
Beautiful.
Called D-Money right.
That's what I'm talking. That is exactly what I'm talking about. When it comes to RC Downs, he's top 5 favorites here in GCW.
Man, he caught D-Money flush
right on the jaw.
Kick.
He got him sitting down. Look at that.
D-Money has already taken a breather.
Oh no, he's touching the lemon pepper. You don't. Raw? Did he just raw?
He actually took a sample of the lemon pepper.
He just raw.
Who does he think? What does he think he is? Sam's Club? Taking free samples? Speaking of which, I wonder if he bought that at Sam's Club. That's a big vat of lemon pepper.
I've never seen the level of lemon pepper change. It's been like halfway for months. But I've seen him use it. Oh no! Wait!
Magical refill. We got a Donnybrook on one side of the ring, on the other side, Tyreke's still dipping in the honey pot over here, so to speak.
Yeah, I guess. Into the post.
Oh my goodness.
D-Money goes.
And
come on.
Ref, we need to get him out of here.
It's all right.
Uh-oh. RC has commandeered his own lemon pepper, and
I'm glad the ref let that slide. The ref knows the seriousness of our matches here in GCW.
Referee can't eject him from ringside. I actually wish he would be a lot quieter out here.
Oh no, we got one more chop left.
Look out.
We got one
Money's
more.
about to get a handful. There's a big scoop, and there it is. I hope he likes to be seasoned. I don't think D-Money cared for that, him or his pompadour. Hairstyle went out about 30 years ago, but nonetheless, we'll press on.
Wow.
And now we're going through all the spices. I wonder if time's coming up next. But anyway, we'll press on. Everybody's getting a lemon pepper squeeze tonight. D Munny hurt his own hand with that chop, Cass.
That was the most deepest and loudest chop I've ever heard.
A lot of chops, a lot of hard hitting here in the early going of GCW's battle at Old Buckhead.
The crowd is on one tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
There were some heavy chops in the first bout with Eddie Honcho, by the way. That one from D Munny really didn't register. Don't forget, though, fans, stay with us tonight. We do have not one, not two, not three, but 4 title matches coming up. As a matter of fact, from here on out on this card tonight is nothing but title matches coming your way, including the main event.
I'm absolutely
Our champion, Nick Halen, will defend against Terry Lawler, who's going to be back with us tonight. Former GCW heavyweight champion, former GCW brass knuckles champion, and just an absolute legend.
Oh my goodness, what a backbreaker.
Backbreaker.
1, 2,
Munny.
kick out, big kick out.
R.C. Daniels gets out at 2. D Munny breaking up the backbreaker. I haven't seen that in a while. Still an effective maneuver when it's used. Working on that right shoulder. R.C. Daniels has been favoring that right shoulder since the first shoulder tackle of the match, Franklin cast.
Absolutely.
And still kind of favoring it now. D Munny just blatantly choking him. Referee's not administered the count, just kind of letting things go here.
It's a big night. Mostly title matches. We don't really need our matches to end in
Every title on the line. That's just crazy. Set him up here for a pump handle slam. It looks like he is, and he will get him up for it.
Oh,
gosh, the devastation.
Jesus, that was deep.
Man, the devastation on that delivery. Daniels is going to crawl to the corner, just try to get some feeling back in his lower extremities.
No, he felt that in his entire rib cage.
Man. D Munny's measuring him up. Under the corner, and D Munny misses. And he'll be singing an octave higher in the shower.
He might have tore something. Watch this. Give the people exactly what they want. Oh, come on.
Now, I'm not sure why Matthew Daniel is out here.
He's wearing a Mr. ATL shirt. Back to the action, big forearm.
He's also not affiliated with one of these wrestlers, so I'm not sure what purpose he serves at ringside right now. Daniels gets reversed on the Irish whip into the corner.
Up and over. Uh-oh! Sling blade!
Sling blade onto D Munny. Here's the cover, hooks leg. 1, 2,
big
kicks out.
Big.
Daniels is looking for a big win here tonight over the former brass knuckles champion, D Munny. Former tag champ here as well with Leatherface at one time.
Come on, man.
Went for a suplex.
Falcon Arrow connects.
Falcon Arrow.
I love it when the strength to get D Munny up for that.
Took a lot.
Big kick out.
D Munny probably has, what, a 30, 40-pound weight advantage over R.C. Daniels?
Hey, but this man benches above 250.
Oh, right? Nice. Okay.
He squats above 300.
And I think R.C. Daniels has had enough of Matthew Daniels' shenanigans here on the floor. The distractions worked, unfortunately, for R.C. Daniels, and maybe his detriment. What is the meaning of this, Cass? I'm lost.
Matthew Daniels is just messing with RC for some reason.
And
Ring the bell.
He distracted him. Daniels is counted out. 6 minutes and 53 seconds in, and Daniels couldn't beat the count. He chased him all the way up the ramp, Cass, and couldn't get back in time. How unfortunate for R.C. Daniels. What a shame. What is that Matthew Daniel doing out here?
RC was just getting on fire. He might have had the match won, and I think he's going to look
RC
for some
Daniels
Matthew
is
Daniels.
pissed, and he's going to the locker room for some answers. We'll fans, while we try to get all this sorted out, we'll be back. And when we come back, it looks like it's our first of 4 title matches. And I said about it just a moment ago, Matthew Daniel will be back out here. Brass Knuckles title is up for grabs. He'll be defending against Kyle Gunner when we come back.
Are you ready for your Brass Knuckles Championship match? All right, your next match is going to be a 1-fall.
Brass Knuckles title on the line as we come back to you for the battle at Old Buckhead. Kevin Hensley and Cass Hunter with you for tonight's broadcast here on the GCW YouTube channel. Be sure to click the subscribe button so you never miss an upload. And again, as we mentioned, we do bring television tapings here every single Saturday at the end of each month. So if you are interested in attending one of these shows live, we'd love to have you here. It's a great atmosphere as a Notcast to be here in person.
Absolutely. The fans don't disappoint at all. Every show, I love hearing the fans. I love seeing the action. Truly don't want to miss any GCW episode.
Very interactive, very fan-friendly. Always a wonderful concession area. Raffles going on for the live crowd, which you don't get to, of course, enjoy here on the YouTube channel. But nonetheless, it's a wonderful experience that you'll want to enjoy. Except for when we have a Brass Knuckles match, and then it's anything goes, and you might want to batten down the hatches. Especially when somebody like Matthew Daniel and Bad Company come out. Talk about his victory last month, Cass. Let's talk a little bit more about that.
I honestly, I don't even remember a Matthew Daniel match at all. I know he had one, but it's just honest. It's Matthew Daniel, so you can't really blame me. But he did defend the Brass Knuckle Championship against a very. It was actually, it got cut off. Now that I think about it, it was a DQ. So again, there's not much to talk about. Like I said. Bad Company involved themselves, and I'm not even going to be surprised if it happens again.
My thing about Bad Company being involved in the first place is like I said at the top of the show, and of course, like everyone else here tonight, he wants to talk. Santa Fe kind of egging him on there for a second. I'll get back to that in a second. I'm sorry. Let's see what he's got to say.
The belt is under the shirt.
Terrible product placement.
This is now BCW Bad Company Wrestling.
Bad Company Wrestling. What does he mean by that?
And you are now in question for Brass Knuckles Champion. I don't care who has. He can come on down here and get this whooping.
Matthew Daniels sent it a help away, so you're not going to have to worry about that tonight. Cass talking about how Bad Company interfered last month. It looks like Matthew Daniels got a little bit of cockiness about it here tonight. It'll be one-on-one.
I have no reason why he has any confidence.
I've questioned that since he joined Bad Company, frankly, but he's had an entire 180 on his personality. Well, the young man that's going to be coming out here is from Rome, Georgia. His name is Kyle Gunner. And I met him backstage maybe 15 minutes before the show started. He's got some athleticism about him. I don't know, frankly, if he's a Brass Knuckles contender, but this is the opponent Tim Rice lined up for him. Here's Mr. Gunner making his way out.
Let's be honest, Kevin. You think Matthew Daniels is going to follow the Brass Knuckles rules?
I think it. I don't like to agree with much of Bad Company's tactics, but I will say this. I think the Brass Knuckles rules actually plays into Bad Company's favor because all three of the men involved in Bad Company are super talented. There's no doubt about that. I've always given them their flowers. However, they will scrape and take every shortcut and cheat to get a victory. Matthew Daniel will do that. So in a no disqualification, no count out, false count anywhere environment like a brass knuckles title match is, heck yeah, he doesn't have to follow rules. So he'll play to his advantage. Maybe that's why he's cocky tonight. Maybe he caught wind of this Kyle Gunner guy backstage and said, okay, this is my competition tonight. I'm not taking away from Mr. Gunner. We just don't know anything about him. Maybe I'll be surprised. He's definitely capable, but I just don't know how he would be in a brawling environment like we're about to see. Again, anything goes in these bouts, fans. This is a belt formerly part of the Georgia Championship Wrestling lineage, but of course...
Oh, snap. I think Matthew wants to run.
And the championship is on the line. Referee showing the belt off, and I'm not sure why we have ring music playing.
You know who that is? That's RC.
I do. It's RC Daniels. And now wait just a minute. This is interesting. He's already sent Jay Shaw to the back. Daniels already out of his ring gear.
Yeah. Take a seat.
RC's over here with us. Cool. Sweet. We got RC Daniels up here at ringside with us. Cool. How you doing, man? RC is not really joining us. We don't have another headset for him, but nonetheless, we do have that. We can give him those back. I'm sure he's missing those sweet, sweet aviators.
Come on, reach him down my height.
Matthew Daniels taunting his opponent. Boy, he's just full of arrogance right now. Quick wrist lock in his center. Also, as soon as he made contact, Cassie jumped out of the ring.
Literally coward.
Kyle Gunner's ready to go. If Matthew Daniel goes even the least bit over that line that he's at right now of confidence, Gunner can beat him and win this championship.
I wonder if we could get opinion on Matthew Daniel from RC.
RC, unfortunately, is getting hit up by a few fans right now to my right over here. So once that gets cleared up, maybe we can. It is a hardcore match, so there's no rope breaks. I don't know what Matthew Daniels thinking he's going to pull off. There's no breaks here. Referee's doing his job. RC, what brings you out here, man? See if you can talk to the mic for a second. I don't blame you one bit for that. I thought it was kind of weird that he just randomly came out and interfered in your match, and you went right up the ramp and everything. So.
You know, RC, it's completely understandable. You got distracted. He shouldn't have even been out here in the first place. You know, right now he's getting beat down exactly where you guys were in the first. It's understandable.
About the interestway now is this action has, as I said earlier, it'll spill all over the arena in the Brass Knuckles title match. And Kyle Gunner's taking it to the floor with Matthew Daniel and giving him what for. Oh, Gunner chopped the ring post. Yikes. You don't want to do that. Here comes the champion. Matthew Daniel clubbering Kyle Gunner. Brass Knuckles title on the line. Shenanigans abound tonight here at the Battle at Old Buckhead. And look at that. Boy,
I think the crowd was just chanting for RC. The crowd.
Gunner rolls it back in, goes for the cover. And got a 2 count. Balls do count anywhere, so he could have hit him on the floor, but I guess he wanted to get the victory in the ring nonetheless.
Raking the eyes there.
I said it. Hey, he can cheat. He can do whatever he wants in this match. Pushed into the corner, big running elbow. And Daniel, I beg your pardon, responds in kind. And another one as the series continues, snapmare takeover. And another one, a short one.
Oh my goodness.
Yikes. Gunner's giving Daniel what for, and a running knee. I don't know if he got all of that, but he got enough of it to knock him down silly anyway. And another long 2 count. Gunner getting frustrated early here. throat thrust. Another cheap tactic, Cass.
Into a roll-up. Wait a minute.
Got him down. Shoulders are down. And he got him. Unbelievably, he got him.
With a roll-up.
Beat him with a wrestling maneuver of all things.
And RC, he can't even believe it right now. He's shaking his head.
RC Daniels shaking his head in disgust over here to my right, or our right, I should say. Fans, I don't have the slightest idea why Matthew Daniel is out here in a referee shirt. Is this part of the bad company wrestling idea he spoke of earlier? Don't tell me he's going to referee the matches from here on out, too. Until just a few months ago, he was a solid referee. Oh, terrific. Well, isn't that just great? Matthew Daniel is refereeing the last 3 matches. It's good to hear about Tim Rice. Television championship on the line as Cass Hunter's joining me back here at ringside.
I got stuck at the concession stand.
Dude, it's very hard to not go to the concession stand. Missy Reynolds and the staff and crew here at the Got to Be On Event Center do a great job. You got one of those awesome milkshakes.
Yeah, this is a cheesecake.
Cheesecake, come on.
I just had a caramel frappe too.
Can't beat that.
Can't get enough of this.
You're going to be awake the rest of the night, but nonetheless, we'll power past that. And making his way out is the challenger. That's going to be Zero, making his appearance here in the arena.
RC knows about Zero very well.
RC.
Last show, he faced him, didn't you?
Sure did.
I'm not too fond of this guy. You know, she here last month. If anything, I should get this match. You know, I'm going to get that. But this guy, no blow me last month. I can't believe this is right now 50 behind.
I mean,
did you see that man? He buzzed me! And now he's flipping me off! It's a fact!
Well, not short on confidence, your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler.
now,
No, that's a lie. Because, I mean, from the reaction tonight, I'm their favorite wrestler. And I don't like it. So, I think that's a lie.
RC Daniels back out here at the
In my
commentary
opinion,
table with us too, by the way.
I'm gonna give it to RC because he's here in and day out. He's here, whether winning or losing. I rarely see a win. No offense, but
Ouch.
I believe he should be in this match. I do believe that. I completely
You believe
agree
RC
with that.
Daniels should be
I
in this
believe
match?
RC Daniels should be in this match, like he said. I understand.
This guy sucks.
Wow.
Well, you know,
then. Shots fired across the bow here by RC Daniels.
coming from a guy who hasn't won a match, singles match or tag match rather, but
I liked it when RC was on my side of the table because now there's a lot of dissension now that he's sitting on your side of the table.
it's fine. There's no tension. It's just
It sounded a little tense over there, I'm not going to lie. Here's the champ.
the champion Jack Miles, who we've been waiting to see. We needed him last show.
You want to talk about popular superstars here in GCW, this guy is one of them. Savannah Faye got there eventually, 232 is his weight. The sweeper. Greeting all the fans here at ringside at the Got to Be Your Own Event Center. Over 125 in attendance tonight, and the shows only grow from here each time. We are in Buckhead.
Yeah, RC Daniels. I just realized that's Matthew Daniels.
Well, as I was
just
mentioning,
realized
He took over the show, and he told Savannah Faye he's going to be reffing all the matches for the rest of the night.
All of them?
He's unfortunately going to be out here with us
deal
for
with
the
him the whole night?
Unfortunately so. It looks
This
like
is
the
ridiculous.
power play at the start of the show
This is ridiculous.
is going to pay off.
Another fan favorite here in GCW.
No doubt, listen to the chant for the sweeper. TV title up for grabs.
Singles matchup here.
We'll see if Matthew Daniel will call it down the middle or not.
Alrighty. You want some Bubblicious, RC? I don't think that's sit right with anybody, but I mean, they're not really that bad to me. Now, hear me out. I told Kevin this earlier. They're backing up what they say. They did just have the tag titles and the brass knuckles titles all in one. So they're pretty dominant, and now they have to show, like, they just back up everything they've been saying. So I kind of respect them for it.
Sure, but I mean, I'm not gonna intervene. I'm gonna sit back here. I'm gonna enjoy my milkshake, and I'm gonna let what's coming to them come to them. You know what I'm saying?
What's coming to him is going to come to him, says R.C. Daniels. But I'm sure he's going to be keeping an eagle eye, so to speak, on the shenanigans of Matthew Daniels throughout the rest of the night after he cost him the bout earlier against D Munny. TV title up for grabs. Sweeper won this belt back in October. And Zero, the cheap kick to gain the upper hand, now a side headlock with the title on the line.
Tight headlock there, but the strength of Jack.
Tried to lift him up into almost a suplex, I guess is what he was going for to try to counter it, but he couldn't even get him picked up. Really got that cinched in. Pushed him off the ropes.
He put all of his shoulder into that.
Oh.
Jack Miles is the bigger competitor, but Zero putting all the force, duck the line, hip toss,
and a
connects.
will take him down to the mat.
An arm drag.
The arm drag. And
a fake out there.
How about
and
that?
Now stomping him in the back of the head.
That's such a simple counter to the arm drag, and you don't see it very often. Just don't run into it. Simple enough. Zero out.
Just don't take it.
Champ.
Yeah, just don't take the arm drag. That's pretty
simple
smart.
enough.
And now
Zero's going to the floor. Try and break the momentum. What a chicken chant breaks out here in Buckhead.
Last time I saw Zero outside the ring, he got lemon pepper chopped right in the chest.
Lemon pepper. The lemon pepper is very popular every time it comes out here to ringside.
Oh, lemon pepper is very popular.
Can we clear up the mystery real quick? Did you buy it at Sam's Club or Costco? Where did you get the big vat of lemon pepper at?
It's actually RC brand,
Oh, it's RC branded lemon pepper.
Wait a minute.
It's original. Original recipe.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay. From where? I've known you for 11 years. Where in any point in time have you spoken with Magic City and got a lemon pepper brand deal?
It's the secret recipe.
The secret recipe.
It's like KFC's recipe.
We got a match to watch
have a
here.
TV title match, and I just wanted to clear. My job is the play-by-play guy, the broadcast journalist that I am, to ask these hard questions.
I hope you're happy with your answer.
Well, I am. He gave us the answer. It's not the Coca-Cola recipe. We'll just never know it's an original RC recipe. How about this leg lock applied here, standing leg lock, and that is very painful. Puts a lot of pressure on that lower part of the leg. I could snap something quickly. Zero, no doubt, I hate to say it against the champ, is really controlling this matchup.
Every time I look up, Zero is in control, but I might have jinxed him.
Well, you might have, but Miles is going to be slow to follow up on anything because he really is hurting after that leg lock. He's not even able to follow up. Zero's literally walking back to him because Miles couldn't follow up, and he just kicked the knee out again. continuing to work it over. He goes to the floor now to continue the assault. Drops it across. Now, that may not look that painful at home, but let's remind fans what those ropes are made out of. Those are steel cables that are literally just wrapped with electrical tape, more or less.
I've set that ring up plenty of times. It feels rough to do, even setting it up.
It's tight. I mean, you tighten those ropes. The point is to keep the wrestlers in the ring so they're tight so these 200-something pound men don't fall out. Sweeper reaches the rope so the leg lock is broken, but now Zero just immediately jumps up and thumbs him in the eye. And you see the end result. Now, I will say this is a mistake. Zero, this is a TV title match. Zero is jarring with the fans at ringside. He's got the upper hand, no doubt about it. He's got the upper hand. However, he's in here jarring with the fans at ringside, Cass.
Yeah, you got it. When it comes to a match, especially of this caliber, you got to put all of your focus in it. It's a championship matchup.
And see, it's costing him.
See, it is costing him, indeed.
Sweeper still hurt. However, big flurry of chops. And Zero felt every one of those. He's a little slow to get up as well. And once again, back to the injured knee. Will Miles be able to overcome this assault? Zero calling a shot here, so to speak. Instead, he gets lifted up over and drops the arm across the top rope. The right side of Sweeper's body is just getting beat to pieces here in this television championship contest.
On the apron now, Zero with a big boot. Straight to the side of the temple. That definitely is ringing some bells. Woo!
How about
that was beautiful.
Senton from the outside in, I should say, in a low drop kick.
Cover here, 1, 2, no.
Didn't hook the leg again. A lot of missed opportunities tonight from superstars here in the locker room not hooking legs.
Yeah, somebody's got to take advantage of it. Got to start hooking the leg, people.
Distraction. Miles is going to roll him up, but he rolls out. And a knee to the side of the head. Zero is locked in and ready for the TV title again. Going for the figure 4 now. Look out. And we get a few celebratory woos in the crowd. Got him in a good spot.
Trying to turn it over.
Sweeper can't reach the ropes. He's trying to pull him. Still can't reach. I don't think he can turn him over.
He's got the rope.
He's got the ropes. And I hate to say this, Cass. Matthew Daniels calling this match right down the middle.
I was just about to say,
yeah.
I'm surprised he's calling the matchup fairly.
Maybe he doesn't have a dog in the fight, and that's why. I'm not sure.
I mean, he does have history of reffing skills, so I'm not surprised.
No, I mean, without question, he was the senior official before he turned his back on everybody. How about that drop over the top rope?
If this was a battle royale, he would be a lemonade.
He'd be out of here. No question about that. But what that does, though, is give Sweeper a chance to convalesce in the ring. Zero is already back up to his feet, though. And climbing upstairs.
Zero, it's not really good at the top rope.
Very top rope.
And I spun
Double
it.
thrust. Look out. And another one.
What a shot to the chest.
Sweeper's fired up. Forgot about the leg. He's full of adrenaline right now.
Big back elbow, clothesline, bringing him out into a belly on belly.
Suplex.
Plants him for the cover. 1, 2, no.
And got the shoulder up at 2.5. This is unbelievable. And now we got an argument here. Sweeper, I don't guess, liked the count. I thought I had a fair cadence. I don't know. Fans are giving Matthew Daniel a hard time at ringside. I think he's called a fair bout myself.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Matthew is calling a fair bout. And it looks like the
the
end is
Russian
near.
leg
No,
sweep.
Zero.
But he missed it. Zero countered, held on to the top rope.
The Russian leg sweep.
I mean,
Headlock takeover. We're going to slow it down. What the heck was that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
that was a fast count.
Wait a minute.
What in the world?
That's what I was talking about.
That was a fast count.
So hard to win not championship. He's a fighting champion. And for Matthew to do that is disgusting.
Matthew Daniel called this entire bout, and they just shook hands.
They're shaking.
This is sickening.
It's interesting.
Are you ready for the next match? Yeah! Well, the next match is for the Tag Team Championship title.
Tag team titles are on the line.
You know a lot about the tag team titles, don't you? That is. Well, you said you were going to get it last time, and you guys, you did put up a fight. You were, especially you, MVP of that matchup, by the way. Y'all you just keep coming up short. I don't understand. I don't know if you're.
CCW has a problem, and that problem is about the game. So we're going to solve that problem. We're going to tie titles.
That's a very solid point by R.C. Daniel, a Matthew Daniel problem. That may be the central problem of all of GCW right now.
So you're saying,
we've seen here tonight.
So you're saying if Matthew Daniel gets excluded from the situation, excluded from GCW, you'll start winning matches.
Case in point, look who the referee is walking out in front of the champions.
Yeah, there's no possible way they can't walk out with the tag
challengers. Excuse me, I'm sorry, the challengers. I beg your pardon. I'm so flustered right now. He just screwed Sweeper out of the championship.
I don't think he should have that rope.
Almost hit our ring announcer with that stupid cowbell.
I don't think he should have it at all.
I don't think the group should exist. Tim Rice is a nicer commissioner than I was back in my day, because I wouldn't have let him go on like this for so long.
Like I said, I don't mind the group. They're they're kind of earning my respect.
Chris Nelms, Jay Shaw.
Oh, wait a minute.
And for reasons I don't really understand, R.C. Daniels has now stood up and is giving a very glaring look over here. Just giving a glance to the gang as they climb in the ring here.
That's not a smart battle, though. It's 3-on-1. Don't do anything stupid.
Daniel is opening the ropes for bad company.
Please do not do anything stupid.
He didn't do anything stupid. It's just blatantly he's going to favor the challengers in this match.
I don't think RC likes whatever's under the plan of bad company.
You can't just afford them the winner. I mean, you can't call them the winners yet, Matthew. The match hasn't even started yet.
Here comes, the champions.
Now here's two guys that couldn't be more oddly matched, and yet they're the tag team champions here in GCW. You got Leatherface's biggest fan in the back, and you got the monster from the Badlands of Texas in the front. Tag team champs on their way out. Leatherface and Bubbles.
Of course you love these guys. Of course you do.
Affectionately known as Chainsaw and Chuckles.
Please sit down.
Mr. Buckhead with his bubble chainsaw.
Please sit down.
And Leatherface with the nicest Poland out on the market today. The most unlikely tag team champions in GCW history. I think if the Mulkey brothers had won it back in the day, they would have been more likely champions than these two.
He really needs to be careful with that chainsaw.
You gotta love the smell of mixed oil.
Yeah, that's strong. Oh my goodness.
I feel like I'm outside on a Saturday morning sweating to death.
Just, oh my goodness.
What's better, that or the caramel milkshake? Or cheesecake milkshake, I'm sorry.
I can't even.
Cass Harder, folks, is about to, I think, pass out from fume inhalation over here, so RC may be stepping in as my color commentator for the remainder of the night. Champ's about to climb into the ring here. Well, I'll tell you, they've got a hill to climb, unfortunately, because the odds are stacked against them. The challengers, Chris Nelms and Jay Shaw, and of course the referee is Matthew Daniel, since it's apparently Bad Company Wrestling Takeover night. And he's already proven that he can't even be unbiased for one match.
You can't be unbiased. Like,
So-
I don't understand.
It's going to take a Lord-sent miracle to actually get them to retain their championship here tonight at the battle at Old Buckhead.
Come on. Give me the title.
Somebody said tear his mullet off. Oh my.
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't think that's how that works. Something tells me the rules of wrestling don't say you can just give somebody the championship for the bell rings.
You know, if I remember correctly, this Matthew guy was supposed to be on some sort of suspension as a ref.
He is supposed to be on a permanent suspension as a ref.
So
He's not supposed to be reffing anymore.
I don't understand how this is happening right now, and I can't help but think that this match isn't exactly going to be called down the middle.
I mean, without question, it's not going to be called down the middle. This is the most blatant disregard for any kind of, unbiased officiating. I mean, there is going to be no unbiasedness to this. This is going to be one-sided. The odds are stacked against them. The reason this is happening is because they attacked Commissioner Tim Rice at the start of the show, and he's the one that can enforce the rules, RC. So with him out of the picture, they can come out here and do whatever they want, and they're doing it. So he's out. He's going to come out here and ref, and no one's stopping him.
Man, the way this night has transpired, I'm supposed to be teaming with Zach against D-Munny and Tyreke to earn a shot at these tag team championships. So that way, no matter who wins this match, we're going to restore order GCW. That doesn't happen because Zach is out tonight, unfortunately.
Sure.
A lot of bull crap happens to where I lose my match because of Matthew Daniel. So, in my opinion, I know y'all are commentators. I'm not a commentator. I can be biased. I sure hope Bad Company wins this match. So when Zach comes back, we are going to get our get back on Bad Company.
No, it's very fair of you, RC. I can see your perspective 100%. You want your revenge on him. I totally get where you're coming from. I'm with you on that. I mean, it's fair.
This is just such a power-hungry group.
The whole night's of power. This is one of the weirdest nights I've ever seen, and I've been here since the rebirth of GCW. 5 years today, as a matter of fact. And this is one of the weirdest nights of GCW I've ever seen, man. So I'm with you. This is a total power trip by GCW.
And it's
Bad Company.
It's going on an entire year now. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe Bad Company won these titles last June. And I mean, the titles are not. I mean, they're still in full, complete control of this company somehow. They have this company in a chokehold, and nobody's been able to stop them. Even me and Zach can't stop them because of Matthew Daniel. There's no equalizer.
Well, it seems like when you get a leg up on Bad Company, they get 2 legs up in return.
Yeah.
And you can't ever get ahead of them. It's the craziest thing. Again, when you get ahead of them, Chris Nelms, again, as I told Cass at the start of the show, he collects more poison, and suddenly Jay Shaw turns into the role, and then you have Matthew Daniel turning to the dark side. Matthew is one of the most beloved human beings in GCW, and suddenly now he's a referee that no one can stand. He's the Brass Knuckles champion. Where in the world did that come from, of all things? Jay Shaw was also beloved, and suddenly he's turned into a dark human being, and I don't understand. I don't understand either. And I used to be the commissioner here, and I don't understand. So
Power.
These 2 guys, Jay Shaw and Matthew Daniel, you're right. Power, it changes people.
Yeah.
It absolutely does. Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off, but it does. It changes people.
You're absolutely right. To the words right out of my mouth. I mean, power and money can do anything to anybody.
They literally are not the same 2 people I was the commissioner over when I was commissioner here, without question.
It breaks my heart because Jay Shaw is one of the guys that helped me come up in this business. Jay Shaw was my first real match in this industry, and he's one of my mentors. He was one of my mentors, and to see him like this, he was so beloved here. Like this was his home, and he turned his back on the people. He turned his back on the company, and it's heartbreaking to see.
It's really sad, and what we're looking at here tonight, unfortunately, the board made the switch at the start of last year with the commissioner role, and that's fine. I respect the board's decision. Tim Rice has done a great job since he stepped in, but he was very bold tonight. And Cass and I talked about it. It's a very bold move. He just walked out here and said, "I want to see Bad Company in the ring," and they triple teamed him, and now he's had to go to a hospital to get checked out. And you see the end result, they've taken over. I don't like, unfortunately, as talented as Chainsaw and Chuckles are, I don't like their chances.
Unfortunately, it's no answer. It's no answer to this absolute power struggle that GCW's become. And, I mean, Chainsaw and Chuckles, they got one over on Bad Company last month. We'll see if they can somehow do it again tonight. But I don't know. I don't know if they have answers. I mean, for momentarily it looked like Bad Company was in control, but maybe they're coming back in this matchup. We'll see.
Well, the thing is, when you get Leatherface in the ring, that's the guy to worry about. I mean, you look at him, 6'6", 300 pounds, a veteran of this business for over 30-something years, and how do you drop him? He rarely ever goes off his feet. So,
and that's interesting. Like Leatherface, Jay Shaw, two of the most powerful people, two big guys here in GCW. Of course, Chris Gnome's illegal right now, but Jay Shaw and Leatherface have proven me two of the most powerful guys in GCW.
Yep, without question. And fans, I'm sorry, I don't mean for us to ignore this match. We're talking about it in a way, but in the same way, we're really discussing the problem at hand, which is Bad Company. It's not being talked about enough, I don't think. We have talked about it. It's been discussed. Tim Rice has discussed it on our social media, but we saw how far that got things here tonight. It was just a mugging. Let's just call it for what it was. It started the show. Chris Nelms just blasted Tim Rice in the back of the head with that cowbell, RC, and knocked him cold.
Do you see that slow count?
I did, yeah. I mean, and that's what you're going to get. There's no other referees here tonight. I mean, let's open up the curtain a little bit and tell it like it is. We had other officials lined up for this show tonight. They were told to stay home. None of us knew why, and now we know why. We had two other officials. Matthew Daniel walked in here during the third match and said, "We're taking over." The other officials are gone. They sent them home.
And there's nothing anybody can do about this.
No.
I mean, it seems like, I mean, yes, Leatherface is in control right now, but it seems like no matter what they do, they are not walking out of here tag team champions because we have a corrupt referee in the ring.
That's absolutely right, and that's what I'm saying. We're riding along with you guys at home. We have no idea how this is going to go, and the whole tone of this has changed now because of this realization and this conversation RC and I are actually having right now. So we'll see how it goes, but I mean, at the moment, yes, Mr. Buckhead does have the upper hand on Chris Nelms. Kind of toy with him a little bit.
That's what he deserves.
But what's it going to take for Matthew Daniel to get, one of the Bad Company members to get a pinfall attempt and him fast count again? Tag team champs.
Here's what I will say.
Blatant low blow right in front of the ref. Matthew Daniel turns his back. Seconds later.
Oh my goodness.
Didn't see anything. Claiming innocence.
When it comes to if you had a predicament like this, wouldn't you want to be able to keep your title? Like, wouldn't you do anything that's necessary?
Me and Zach want to win in a respectable way. I mean, because here's the difference. Bad Company, they're bad intentions. They're bad news. They don't care about any of this. They don't care about respect, pride, honor. They don't care about any of that. Me and Zach fight for the people. We represent the people. That's what I'm all about. I am Mr. ACL for a reason. I represent Atlanta. I represent all of these people here. I want to win the right way. I want to do things the right way for them. They, on the other hand, do not care about that. They want to win by any means necessary. And yes, sometimes as champions, you have to do what you have to do, but it's not respectable. It's not respectable at all.
I'm gonna stop you right there, because not even just a champion, as a professional wrestler, the whole point is to survive. In this industry, you have to survive. If you keep relying on doing it the right way, you're not gonna get anywhere. In fact, you're just gonna get stuck. And the proof is in the pudding. You haven't won a single singles match at all. Since you've been here.
I think there's a line to follow with what you said, Cass. No, you're not going to get there by walking the straight and narrow. I agree with that, as much as I hate to agree with that. However, I don't think you have to cheat your way to the top either. Excuse me. I do think there's a balance to have to get to somehow with that. RC, do you agree with that or not?
I do agree, and I'm looking on at what's going on in the ring right here.
And it's all falling apart. Chris Nelms has a chair. I mean, we're showing we're not going to have a disqualification, so why not? Oh, no.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Did we actually just see that? Oh, no. Well, Mr. Buckhead did not hit him, by the way, fans. I mean, you saw that at home. We don't have to explain that. Tag team titles are on the line here. So under typical wrestling rules, the title does not change hands on disqualification. Chris Nelms thinks he's outsmarted the world. He even said to the camera.
Don't.
And he calls for the bell.
Well, guess what? Now these idiots don't get the titles. So what was the point? What do we gain from this? What do we gain?
That's correct. It was a disqualification. Thank you, guys. That's not your best hour right there.
Well done.
Dummies.
Well done. Well done.
Well, boy, Bad Company Wrestling is not having a good showing here tonight. Jay Shaw's going to argue about it because, of course, he is. Fair and square is very subjective, by the way.
Defend those titles against us in no disqualification match.
So a rematch next month has been, a challenge has been issued for it, I should say, no disqualification rules.
Are you kidding me?
Thumbs up, says the champs. I guess the challenge has been accepted.
So
and I believe what Mr. Buckhead said there is a little drowned out by the crowd. We will see you next month. So the championship will be on the line next month. No disqualification rules, a return match.
are we serious?
That's what we're seeing. Larcy, that may be something you have to take up with the committee, you and Zach. I know you're frustrated. I get it.
Believe me, I've done everything in my power.
Making up stuff on the fly like that, it's not cool. I totally understand. You have a gripe. You do. Back with the main event here at the Battle at Old Buckhead. Kevin Hensley and I guess joined by guest commentator R.C. Daniels here at ringside right now.
Yes.
My broadcast partner Cass Hunter has disappeared for the moment, so me and you, R.C.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this. Last month, these two delivered an absolute banger. Was it last month? I think it was last month.
I believe it was last month. That's correct, yes.
In my opinion, I think Terry Lawler, he I'm not going to say he was screwed, but he was so close to being the absolute best we have in Nick Halen. And as much as I don't like the way Nick Halen goes about things, he is the absolute best we have in that locker room. And it's been a mountain to climb to beat him over the past year.
Without question, Nick Halen is one of the top superstars on the wrestling scene today. And obviously when he won the belt, everyone knew it was going to be daunting to get it off of him. And he's knocked down every challenge so far by hook or by crook. He's done it. And he's faced every challenge thrown his way, every curveball thrown his way. And this man right here has won every championship available in GCW since his resurrection 5 years ago tonight, as we celebrate the 5-year anniversary of the return of the GCW brand here in Buckhead.
But here's my question: when those curveballs come,
Yeah.
when things get out of sorts, things get out of whack, can Terry Lawler get it done? Because that wasn't the case last month.
Terry Lawler, I'll say this. Terry Lawler has seen enough curveballs in his life that Nick Halen has yet to even think about due to how long his career's been. 30-something year career here, maybe 40 at this point. He's getting close to that.
Yeah. So
I'll tell my age. Terry Lawler started his career the year I was born.
oh man.
Which was 1989. So I'll throw that number out there. You guys at home can do the math. Terry Lawler has been around a very long time. He's won championships every corner of this state and all over the Southeast for that matter. A wrestling legend, no doubt. So he knows a thing or two about a thing or two. And I'm sure a mutual respect, if any kind of respect, exists between himself and Nick Halen. So even an old timer like Terry Lawler, and I hate to use that phrase with Terry, but maybe he'll even use it himself. He can get caught off guard every once in a while, so he's getting a chance to redeem it here tonight. Let's say it that way.
Yeah, and that's what I'm most intrigued to see. How does Terry Lawler respond to the shenanigans that were last month? Because when you're wrestling Nick Halen, there's going to be shenanigans.
Absolutely.
So I'm looking forward to see what he has cooking tonight.
Obviously, the crowd's going to be in Terry Lawler's corner. Nick Halen's like a chess master. He's always a couple of moves ahead every time, it seems like.
And you talk about the crowd being in Terry's corner, but Matt Daniels sure is not. So
that's true, yes.
We'll see how that plays out as well.
Nick Halen is not the least bit concerned with who's in his corner, I'll say that.
I agree.
He's concerned with one thing, that is keeping that championship that he has over his left shoulder as he makes his way out here in Buckhead for the main event.
And there's one question that Nick Halen always asks. Who did you pay to see? And by the sounds of it, they paid to see him tonight. So, man, they're sure loving on him here tonight.
Well, it's more of a crowd reaction that I'm used to seeing for Nick Halen. I'll say that. And just right up the road in Athens, Georgia, Nick Halen getting a lot of crowd support here in Buckhead tonight. So maybe the crowd's come to respect him in this title reign over the years.
Except for this guy.
Even apparently this guy who's just having a standoff with him for some reason. Well, okay then. This is interesting.
And as cocky and arrogant as he is, y'all talked about being able to back it up earlier. This guy is someone who can back it up every single time. Nick Halen always delivers in the lights of the brightest, and that's why he's a champion.
He has been the consummate champion for GCW, even if he's had to bend the rules, so to speak, a few times here and there. He is the champ for a reason.
Everywhere this guy goes, he always is on top.
And we're going to go to the ring with Savannah Faye for our championship introductions. Falls count anywhere. No DQ.
I think anytime you have Nick Halen in the ring, you know it's going to be a banger. 5-star main event, and I can't wait to see this one.
Absolutely. Not got to worry about too many screw jobs, so to speak, here tonight, but I mean, I guess anything is possible with the rule book out the window.
Matthew hasn't had too many run-ins with Nick or Terry Lawler for that matter, but I mean, again, you never know with this guy. I mean, these guys want full power, they want full control, so you never know what he has up his sleeve. I would not put it past me here in this main event.
But without question. See what the grizzled veteran can do here with Nick Halen, the game breaker.
And it sounds like for once this crowd is heavily behind Nick Halen.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm very shocked by that, RC. Not gonna lie.
It seems kind of mixed. I'll say it's mixed. It's mixed.
Maybe a 50-50.
Yeah.
Well, they're exchanging pleasantries here in the early going. I got a feeling that's going to change pretty soon. Here we go.
As an in-ring competitor, I think I know when two competitors have a little respect for each other, mutual respect. But I mean, that is out the window right now.
Yeah, Nick Halen's had enough. He don't want to play games anymore. Terry Lawler's a very lighthearted guy in real life, so once he gets going, though, he's pretty ruthless.
Plays ain't going right now.
Looks at that flip-flop and fly. Finishes it off with the elbow. Halen's caught off guard.
And I think Nick Halen knows by now, once you let Terry Lawler get rolling, he's rolling. And by all means, he wants to avoid that tonight because he knows just how dangerous Terry can be.
Got a 1 count off that clothesline. Halen back up and delivers a kick to the midsection. Headbutt to the back of the head. And some forearm strikes. And to the floor goes Terry the Rocker Lawler. Remember, fans, falls do count anywhere, so we had the same rules we did earlier with the Brass Knuckles Championship bout.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of shenanigans in this one, I can already tell.
And I believe Nick Halen's asking for some clearance here at ringside for some chairs. Look out, people.
Oh, goodness.
I would move if he's telling you to move, fans, because, well, maybe not. Okay. Oh, he called an audible.
Well,
he had everybody get up for no reason. How about that? Elbow to the back of the head.
That's the kind of stuff Nick does. But you know.
Yeah, no, of course. Of course. Off the ropes. Back. Oh. Body drop to the floor. RC can attest to this. This is a wooden floor here at the Gatorone Event Center. It's a skating rink during the rest of the week. Yeah. And a 1 count on the floor.
Does not feel great on the way down.
No, it doesn't. And when you go over the top rope to the floor, that does not feel good, to say the least.
It's a very long way down.
Lawler's looking for some kind of appendage. He's got a trash can. Oh, and just tossed it at him like a torpedo. Good grief. Guys, well, I'm going to get up. You don't have to. I'm going to move in case I need to be moved. I'm not going to be stationary. 2 count off the trash can. What is that, a javelin, I guess you'd say? A trash can javelin?
That's a Dr. Pepper can?
Yeah, it is. I can identify the brand from here. It is Dr. Pepper.
Hey, Nick, just stay down, buddy.
How about some RC Cola? You know what that is?
Oh, I do know what RC Cola is.
Oh, I think Nick's cut open a little bit.
Nick Halen has been busted open.
Oh my goodness.
Either the trash can or the nefarious Dr. Pepper did him in. I'm not sure which one. Irish whip into the seats. Nope, it'll be a reversal.
Oh!
Lawler just knocked out Avery Rowe in the back section of the Gatorone Event Center. And we're getting into the darkness back here away from ringside, but we'll tell you the action the best we can from our purview over here at the announcer's table. Halen with a chair is just drove it once into Lawler's midsection and is now choking him with the steel chair. Hear that clatter on the floor.
Got chaos early on. Yeah, that blood dripping down the face of Nick Halen, the forehead area.
Halen is bleeding.
We're like 3 minutes in.
I mean, we knew it was going to be a fight. There's no doubt about that. Big right hand. As we said, the pleasantries and playtime got over with quick.
As a world champion, Nick Halen.
Woo! Mercy, what a chop. Yikes.
It's one thing to be a champion and win a championship, but to keep it is a whole other thing, and Nick Halen is willing to do anything to keep his world title.
Lawler trying to get the upper hand now. Some palm strikes. Overhand, looks like a just flat-out fist from the side and a kick to the mush. Slams him hard on the apron head first. Halen drops in a crumble to the floor. Terry chant starting up here in the arena. Maybe a neck breaker?
Oh!
Man, oh man. Haven't seen a neck breaker in a while.
Oh my God, that might have gotten both.
1, 2, and a 2 count off the neck breaker, a move we haven't seen in quite a while. Everybody seems to be, well, I mean, as okay as they can be in a Georgia Championship Wrestling bout for sure. And for some reason, Halen, I beg your pardon, has crawled underneath the ring here in front of us here at the commentary table. Not sure what he's going for. Lawler is going to wait for him. Sitting down, and I don't know where he's at. He pulled a chair off beneath the ring. Lawler was waiting for him. So Halen snuck under the ring to grab a chair. Lawler was waiting for him.
Ooh. Folks, these chairs are not soft, so...
no, not at all. Well, he held the chair up to hit him, and that got countered. Woo! Yikes. Right across the spine.
Nick
Lawler
into
is
it.
froze in place.
Oh, my goodness.
And now the trash bag has been removed. Thank you very much. And deposited across the now paralyzed back, I hope not anyway, of Terry Lawler. Halen's just taunting him now. Look at that. Posing on top of him. Champ's in control, no doubt about that, RC.
Yeah, these two are beating the heck out of each other, but I think Nick Halen, as of late, has gotten the best of Terry Lawler here. And, oh, here's another chair.
Chair again across that throat. Second time. Oh, no, he's going to drive him into it. Show first on the floor. That can crush a trachea quickly. Referee Matthew Daniel better check on Lawler. He can't breathe. Here at ringside, he's just trying to get some air back in those lungs.
Looks like he's turning purple a little bit.
Yeah, we don't need that. There's some medical personnel on the way in case something goes haywire here at GCW. It's a brutal main event here at the battle at Old Buckhead. It is a battle to say the very least. Here's a cover and a 2 count. Lawler is not ready to give up. I told you, former Brass Knuckles champion. Lawler's a tough individual to put away no matter the scenario, and I think it's safe for fans to maybe settle back down for a moment. They are back inside the squared circle.
For the time being.
For the time being. I was going to say, let me throw a disclaimer out there. Chest first into the top turnbuckle goes Halen on the reversal. Lawler pulls a foreign object out. What is that, a fork? I don't think it's a fork.
Is that a boomerang?
It may be a boomerang. I think he's got some kind of an object that he's sharpened up.
I have no clue what that is.
He's jabbing him in the forehead, and all that's doing is just opening up that cut more, though.
Oh, that's definitely not a boomerang.
That's definitely not a boomerang. I'm not sure what that is, gentlemen. I apologize. From our angle, we can't really tell what that is.
Just at first glance.
It looked like I'll give him that. It did look like a boomerang. I'll agree with him on that one. We can only call what we see here. We don't have any monitors here at ringside, just to pull back the curtain a little bit more. So we even have fans at ringside trying to raise up and tell what it is. Lawler pounding away on Halen's chest, and now Short changes him on the top rope. Drops him throat first to return that favor a little bit.
We're just... I'm
Their
taking
right
this
hand's
over.
getting traded, and look out. Halen's in a bad spot here, RC. He can't get away.
Very bad spot.
Left. Thought he was alternating hands there for a moment. I guess not. Got him with the elbow to finish it off.
Down he goes. Okay.
Halen's hurt.
We're just watching two of the very best go at it here tonight.
Lateral press and a 2 count. And they're in the aisleway now, right about the second row here at ringside, and going further. Well, we thought it was safe to sit down. I apologize. Looks like it's stopped. Is that a pile driver? Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Pile driver on the floor, folks. Look out! Our ringside cameraman doing a great job keeping up with the action.
I think we might witness the end of somebody tonight.
Halen might not get up from that. Halen kicked out.
I don't know which one it's gonna be, but somebody might get ended.
We got fans that are leaving the ringside area to try and move and get a better angle on the action. Lawler with a pile driver on the floor. Halen's trying to take the action back to the ring, but changed his mind, I guess. Excuse me. And he's going to whip him into this low retaining wall that greets fans. And he flipped over it. So Halen flipped over the wall.
Oh my goodness.
Halen flipped over the wall and a 2 count.
He's still alive, folks.
That's the area where the fans come into the Got to Real Event Center, and as soon as you walk in, there's a low partition there that fans walk around to walk into the ringside area here. And Halen flipped over that wall completely. Thank you. Lawler's got another chair. Well, we've already had about 3, why not 4?
Yeah, these two are going to fight till the very end, till their very last breath.
This is barbaric.
Oh, with an elbow.
I think he had that tool. He does. He's got that. He's got whatever that object is that Lawler had earlier. Commandeered that and thrust it into Lawler's head.
You were absolutely right, and that might have knocked him out.
Well, if they didn't knock him out, it might bust him open. Who knows? A series of elbows coming here from Nick Halen.
I hate your guts.
Like that. Oh, the third one he took too long. That hurt. Send that nerve, that shot of electricity right up the arm. That'll numb you quick. What a fight. Whip into the corner. Halen reverses. Lawler gets the foot up. Halen stops it.
Oh.
And the international sign language comes out. We apologize for that in the heat of the moment. Drapes him over for the DDT. Oh. Swings it off into a neck breaker instead. Boy, Halen's so innovative with his offense. And looks like he's going out and going upstairs for that elbow.
He's saying this is it.
That's a big shot to call so far in this match, but who knows at this point. A lot of punishment administered.
There it is.
Including that beautiful top rope elbow drop.
If he can get to the cover.
Goes him over and hooks him. Hooks the leg as well. Matthew Daniel down. Lawler kicks out. 2.5.
I think he might have taken a little bit too long against that cover. Just a second too long.
Can't really blame him though, RC. I mean,
absolutely not.
Think about how much punishment he's underwent. He's got to have a lot taken out of him.
Absolutely. But that might have cost him a little bit.
Now wait just a minute here.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to cut you off, but Halen's arguing with Matthew Daniel about that count.
I just hope he gets him what he deserves.
He says nobody kicks out of that, so look out.
Yes!
Oh, no!
Yes! I apologize, folks, but I've been waiting on that all night.
Well, a lot of fans waiting for that maneuver because
look at the rim.
Wait a minute, look here.
It's Tim.
Commissioner Tim Rice is back. He's got a ref shirt on. Halen backdrop power driver powerbomb situation across the chair. How in the hell is Tim Rice walking, much less back here at the Got to Real Event Center? Lawler drops him face first across the chair.
That's it.
Tim Rice is in. 1, 2. Yes! He got him! Oh my goodness! Halen's been dethroned! I don't believe it! R.C. Daniels is gone!
Oh, come on, this is ridiculous.
Daniels is taking a selfie with Matthew.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Are you serious right now?
Terry Lawler is back atop the Georgia Classic Wrestling Mountaintop. How do you like that? Tim Rice got jumped at the top of the show. He had to go get checked out of a medical facility, and he made it back just in time to raise the hand of the new GCW heavyweight. Wait a minute. Halen is saying no, now hold on a moment. And now he wants the microphone.
Did you have fun? RC was making fun of Matthew.
I mean, he went over and got a selfie with Matthew. That was very sweet of him. No doubt about it. Now wait just a moment. Halen's got the mic. Let's see what this is all about. We have a new champ. I'm speechless.
I hope Bad Company doesn't see that.
What a moment. What a moment. That's unbelievable, fans. That's right.
What a moment for the OG. RC Daniels.
Terry Lawler.
Unbelievably, what a moment. What a night.
How about that?
What a night.
One of the most, as I said earlier, one of the most unique nights in GCW history. 5-year anniversary of the revival of Georgia Classic Wrestling comes to an end on a very high note, Cass. New GCW heavyweight champion, Terry Lawler.
The landscape is definitely changed. The future GCW is a bunch of question marks right now. I'm excited to see. We got plenty of pay-per-views and events that's coming up.
No doubt about it. Coming up at the end of next month, of course, we're going to have another show here on the last Saturday in May. So join us 7 p.m. bell time, 1200 Shivers Avenue. That's CHIVERS Avenue. As Terry Lawler poses at ringside, we'll say good night for Cass Hunter. I'm Kevin Hensley and RC Daniels. Thank you for joining us as well here on the Georgia Classic Wrestling YouTube channel.